I come and go today. Come and go. It's like third live stream today. I really enjoy coming and going, coming and going. Basically, I just I yeah. So coming and going. That's what I do. It's really harder to finish something when you just like have to do breaks all the time. But on the other hand, that's probably the only way I can do it today. And let's what did I wanted to do? Yeah, just like play this one. Yeah, just to see that it's working good. Hello. So it's a live stream number 3 today. Let's just drop it on my Discord and let's just copy my Discord back here. Yeah, let's see if we have had any more responses actually recently in my survey. Because my survey, okay, let's just share also this link because some people might. Can I invite this guy? Who's this guy? Yeah, okay, let's just pin this one to the top. So we always know where to go. And let's see actually my Google Forms. Google. I was actually trying to figure out, like, there's the form extension here, but I couldn't get it right. So it kept on just like I kept on losing my form. So I have this one, which is like 6 responses. Nice. A bunch of people here. Okay. Nigeria, India, Turkey. Nice. New York, Philippines, Nigeria, India, Turkey. Oh, a bunch of intermediates built some real projects. Someone advanced even, yes. No one is just starting. Nice. Oh, so we might be, we might be into something. Most of the front-end developers, some back-end there, some full stack. So, maybe the same person. Mobile development, good. 20% out of 6. So, or no, that's like that's multiple options, obviously. Yeah, okay, looks cool. React, Next.js. Most of the people, actually, like personally, I don't really know Next.js myself. I have to learn it. Node.js, useful. I have project. CSS, yeah. Full stack dev for 7 years. What's this? Oh, so that's someone actually, because there are some extra messages. Tailwind, React Native, ASP.NET, .NET. Nice. Do you have any projects, GitHub, portfolio, or demos? Oh, we watched this guy, VJ. Yeah. Let's see what VJ is doing. I think we've been. No, I haven't been here. So many tools, maybe more than me. Personal projects and collaborations. Yeah, I've got some talent here. Boy, like we're a group. I think we are onto something, There's more and more people doing cool stuff. Oh, I've watched this one yesterday. Unfortunately, in my browser, it doesn't really work very well. It's a heavy project that does a lot of beautiful, very nice animations. It's impressive in terms of animations. Oh, today it works a bit better. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't really, it would crash. Yeah. Yes, I have GitHub, but nothing real great published on Git. Yep. And people would like to build some SaaS tools mostly. Some AI tools. I don't know how to build AI tools. Mobile apps, quite a big bunch. Dev tools, marketplaces, productivity apps, indie hacker style startups. Any. Good. How many hours per week could you reasonably? So half of the people could do this much, yeah, 3 to 5 hours per week. And some 1 to 3 hours per week. And then bunch of those, 5 to 10 hours, okay. 3 to 5 hours per week, that's maybe that will be enough, we'll see. Learning and gaining experience. Building portfolio projects, working with other developers. Potential future income. Nice. Startup experience, networking, fun excitement. What do you expect in return? Experience. Good. No. Collaboration or combination of all above. Yeah. Okay. And some people are experienced. Yeah. So we've got actually bunch of those people in this bracket, few more. Then flexible, depends on project. Okay. How serious about joining the project? Someone is just curious, interested in the idea if the idea is good. Ready to contribute regularly. Very serious. Good. I think you already know. Online casino. Yeah, we have a fellow with online casino who will be building. So maybe other people will join online casino. Probably like if I have about 20-ish people in the forum, and I think we'll get there. I will probably start looking into. I will throw those ideas, like some projects that could be actually worked on a list, and people can like assign themselves into them. So they will do it that way. I have some music actually. Yeah, obviously you didn't expect me to play anything else, did you? You knew that I will play this music. Yeah. So we have some dancing ladies somewhere in the background. Yeah, and welcome guys. Good to see you. I think we have a growing one. So already 8 people, or like 5 here or 8 here. I don't know. I never know exactly. It's like on my phone it's showing different numbers than on my other thing, and there's OBS software that also tells different numbers. So it's always a question. It's always a surprise. Yeah. So what should we build actually now? Or maybe should we watch people, just waving their hands and dancing? Maybe not. Okay, let me just run my project, and for now I will be working on my project. If you have any questions, ideas, feel free to let me know, basically. So basically today I spoke to my buddy Rafał, who is my partner in this business. Although I'm taking most of the earnings, he is taking the up so far, and he gave me some ideas, some fixes that I should implement to make him happier, to make his experience with the app better. This is a bad code. This is ugly. Is it? Or maybe not. Maybe I don't really. Should I care really about that stuff? So you could dialogue content. Okay, so we could actually pass. Oh, we could pass class name here. Oh, so that's okay. Let's just try to do that. So I'm not really adding mess. So instead of doing this, I want to do dialogue content. So I think it's this one, dialogue content. And here I just give it max width. Yeah. Yeah, and instead of 90, it's let's do. But no, that's weird actually. Max width will be 800 pixels. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna work. It's like earlier, I think I was trying that and didn't really work. So sometimes it doesn't really work. Is this? No, that's not here. It's here. Yeah. So it's supposed to contain it into a smaller area. Should be this one, and now it's this big. Let's just yeah. Should I undo my stuff, or should I just pass like a? Let's see if I just like do style here or in this one, style max with 880. Yeah, now it works. So I don't know, like my Tailwind is like partially set up, or maybe I have some weird version of it, or some limited version. I don't know. Weird. So yeah, basically today I spoke to the buddy Rafał, who, maybe later, who is a client. Like for now he's a main client, and he was asking for this to be by month. Here in deliveries we should have like a custom stuff where we can add size, for example. Size, and I've got my custom types here. So size should be like a drop down, but it's actually only enter. I don't really know how to fix it myself, unfortunately. Or I could actually, I would have to check out what are the types from the backend. Yeah, but obviously I will do the same as always with this project. In delivery table, we have custom types, and we can add custom types. Okay, we can add custom types. But when we do it, we should have drop downs with all the available options for them there. Can you look into it? Fix it so it works like in products table. They have tomorrow I have a Google interview. I will go to their office. I don't really prepare. I don't feel like preparing, to be honest. I'm kinda yeah. I don't really care. I mean, if I get it, fine. But I don't think so, because I don't really learn those algorithms and data types and stuff. I learned them actually a couple of years ago, and I don't know, maybe I didn't learn them good enough, you know, so I didn't practice them enough. But the thing is, like, I didn't find them useful ever. Just like, you know, and like, for example, you might think that, okay, maybe you are a front-end developer and those front-end developers are dumb, and this is not PyCharm app, this is Django app, actually. What was PyCharm, actually? PyCharm is like, it's Python. What's PyCharm? I know that, but I forgot that. PyCharm. What was PyCharm from? The only IDE you need. Okay. No, that's... yeah, PyCharm. So that's IDE. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I used that actually. I think I might have it on my computer here. Yeah, PyCharm. When I was writing Python stuff, I would use PyCharm. But the app is, yes, Python, and frontend is React. And PyCharm is obviously the editor, which I forgot actually that it is. You can see that I'm addicted to VS Code. I've been using it for so many years that it's really hard to switch. And maybe if I was switching, I would go to the one that looks exactly like VS Code. Is there like Claude, or I don't know, whatever. Are we done? Yeah, run build. So, completed compacted conversations. Okay, what are you really trying to do, Grok? What are you trying to achieve here? Because I'm not really sure. Here, in one place it shows me that I have 2 people, and in another it shows that I have 10 people on the live stream. So I don't know, like sometimes I like, if there's not that many people, I just feel like, should I really try? Should I try my best? But then they're hiding somewhere. They're hiding somewhere in the corners of the internet, and they join me. Yeah. So Baturalp 7. This is a Python app. with Django on the backend. And on the front end, it's React, and there is a Postgres database for it. And it's lovely. Django is pretty good, actually. I like it. They say it's heavy, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, and subscribe. And I think someone just subscribed now, which is, yeah, thank you for that. And yeah, it's a, yeah, I don't know what I'm even saying. Thanks for the answer. No problem. I'm here to answer your questions, especially when my AI is like, you know, doing stuff. I can answer questions. Oh, so someone just signed up, and someone, or either it's the same person or not. Someone subscribed and then unsubscribed, or maybe someone else unsubscribed somewhere else. Maybe like they were upset that I'm doing so many live streams in the day. You know, it's my third time today. First one was my weekly podcast, and I really enjoyed that one. You know, it's a fun podcast, I think. So it's Hello World Problems, I call it. And today I was talking about good and bad things about AI coding, and I'm more convinced about the bad things more and more. You know, I think like I might be actually okay. I'm just giving it away to AI all the time now. But I think like what was I going to say? I think so today I've got like 15 subscribers, which is nice. So I appreciate that. But basically I was talking about good and bad things about AI coding, and this is like based on, you know, I have a limited experience in AI coding. I've jumped on this train like maybe less than a year ago, but properly in last 6 months I've been actually doing quite a lot of vibe coding and stuff, and AI coding. So this is based on my experience, mainly actually on this project. So I used to actually write much more code by hand, and I feel I enjoyed it more, you know. I enjoyed the effect sometimes. I like to look at my app growing, but it seems like when I was actually solving those problems, like you get actually a dopamine hit when you actually solve something. And if you don't, like, you really think about it. And the thinking is also interesting, you know, it's something that really drives us. So when you try to solve a problem and you don't really know how to do it, this is very good for our brains, I think. The thinking process, and for our projects, when you actually think about how it's built, you know, what are you changing now? Set up in minutes. Why this? Okay, this I can see that there's some funny layout here. So if I log in, like, what did we actually? I was just trying to remember what was I trying to fix. Perfect. What was the problem now? In delivery stable. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, so I prompt something, and because sometimes it's actually working so quickly, I forgot what I was actually doing a minute ago. That's another, you know, disadvantage of AI coding. Just like, you know, because it does a lot for you. Yeah. Okay, that's fine for now. I know this is broken. So now my size, yeah, this is working. And now I can I do filtering? Okay. Also in products table we can do filtering based. We can allow filtering on those columns with costume types. Can you do the same in in delivery tables? Yes, table. Yeah, I think that's obviously we should be able to allow that. and you should be able to toggle that basically. So if you want to turn it off, like then you can sort on that. And this is a neat. When I showed it to Rafael today, he was like, "Ooh, this is pretty. This is nice. Oh boy, thank you. Nice one." Because like you can then sort on that, and you get another sorter here, which is nice. So how are you today, guys? I think like people are I had one person subscribing and 2 people unsubscribing on this live stream. Maybe because I'm too mellow, you know. I should probably like play some techno music. I think this is what there's this really popular channel that does the same is doing, and then, you know, that would actually make people excited much more, you know. They would be just dancing there and, you know, having fun and singing, you know. And I play some I'm playing those folk music, you know. And obviously folk is not techno. Everyone loves techno, and only this is actually popular. Only a couple of millions of people like folk. Oh, someone subscribed again. Thank you. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Creator Watch Official. What's this actually? Hi. Thanks for. You are adding so much activity to my channel today. So what are you doing, man? Oh, you have a channel, like a proper one, and you have like a really cool. Is this your videos? For you videos. Creator Watch. Stay updated with the latest videos from the favorite YouTubers. Is this like some sort of app? Yeah, okay. Sorry, someone is asking. Okay, hi. Save Ali. Yeah, let's save Ali. Hi, save Ali. For me, one thing in the upcoming feature, will it matter if you are good at coding, or will you or will the companies just interview you as a good vibe coder? Now you're not gonna get, like, maybe there will be some shift, but I think like it will. I would say that if you wanna get good job, the vibe coding is not enough. Vibe coding is too easy. This is actually like lots of companies that try to sell us the co-pilots, you know, Microsoft or stuff. They try to actually tell us that, you know, companies will want vibe coders, but when they are hiring their engineers, they are not really asking if you can vibe code. They are asking them for really hard technical questions, you know, algorithms, data structures, you know, how would you solve this problem, you know, and then you have to do like, oh, I would use this algorithm and stuff. I would use the linked list for that. So no, I don't will your like vibe coding will be good enough to actually land you a good job, especially at the biggest companies, because what they do when they actually hiring now, they're asking hard questions. So no, I don't feel like vibe coding will be enough. Tell me one thing in the upcoming future. Will it matter if you are good? Okay, or coding. Yeah, so sorry, that's the same question twice. I keep on getting repeats. So and subscribe, guys. I can see some couple of new people. Good, thank you, guys. Someone subscribed. Thank you for that. And if you wanna join some projects, just join my Discord. The link is in description. This is my Discord, obviously, and and there is a form here where you can actually sort of let me know how much time you are interested in working. Okay, so are you try Codex AI? No, I didn't try Codex AI. I see those agents as being very similar. I don't really. Yeah, it just wrote for 500 lines of code. It just changed 5. This is like, I'm promising myself that next project I'm doing without AI. This might be like the Planero might be like a limited one where I will just finish soon and do like I will have to do a lot of testing now, but AI is not really good for that. I think like, you know, I feel like writing code yourself is much more useful. So yeah, what was the other question? How to get clients faster as a web developer? How to get clients faster? If you're getting clients, that's good. I don't know, do you need faster? Do you need more clients or something? I don't really get how to get clients faster. How to get clients as a web developer? There's multiple ways. You know, it's like getting clients in any business. You have to convince someone that you can actually make their problem go away. You know, if their problem is not having a website, then you offer them a website. And one of the ways to do it, to convince people that you can do websites, is showing them your portfolio and your experience. That's one of the good ways to do that. What is your experience in the industry? Please share your dev experiences. So I have like 15 years of experience as a software developer. I've been working for last 10 years mostly, I've been working as a front-end developer. And recently I'm kind of switching a bit towards full stack. So that's my experience. I've been working for banks, for hedge funds, for software houses. What else? For like digital agencies. Yeah, kind of many, you know. For insurance company for like a couple of years. I mean insurance. So for one that was working for insurance companies. So we would write software for insurance companies. So that's actually my experience. And I've got, you know, yeah. So I got 10 years, more than 10 years as a front-end developer, probably 8 years as a React developer. That kind of stuff. What's your experience, in the industry? I'm new at coding. What do you suggest me to develop faster? Or would you suggest to vibe code? No, don't vibe code actually. If you want to learn stuff, don't vibe code. If you need to build something quickly, vibe coding is okay. But don't, like, if you want to learn and you are new, like vibe coding, I don't know, for me, it's being more and more obvious that vibe coding doesn't get you to the industry that quickly. It's really hard to get there unless you like gonna serve your own customers. But if you want to get the job for a company, for like a bigger company, they will ask you questions, technical questions. And if you just tell them, oh, I've been vibe coding, you're not good. You are not getting a job. Because you need to know how the app is working, how it's set up. Because vibe coding, like, you know, when you are vibe coding, your code, like if you don't know where to look, you will actually build a slow app that is gonna be not very, like, you know, you might not actually build something very useful, or it might cost a lot to run and stuff like that. I'm new at the coding. What do you suggest for? Okay, so to develop faster, build things and learn. You know, try to do like you know, book or video tutorial, or you know, or read documentation or something. Do like 20% of reading or learning, and then 80% of work. If I can advise something, do 20% work, 20% learning, 80% work, and then you will get actually very quickly to progress, and like then go back to learning and then go and work. Because like I think the most useful is when you actually build stuff and you have to solve problems. But second best is learning, obviously, from, you know, documentations and stuff. I had like a sudden jump to 17 people and then like back to, you know, to normal. What is your GitHub? Yeah, it's my GitHub. Although some of the projects on my GitHub are hidden, so you're not gonna see this project that I'm working on now. So this is my GitHub, Mr. Magic Web. And most of the projects are quite old, except most of it is very old. But you can see that I have quite a good activity now on my GitHub, because I'm working on 2 projects now, or maybe 3. I mean 3, like, you know, a bunch of projects now. So there is a lot of activity now, but I didn't used to be that active, was I? What was I doing here? Oh, okay, yes, here I was working a lot. Here I work a lot. So here I started actually doing much more. Here I was just like hanging around, because I had like a safe job, so I didn't really have to care. And what was I doing that year? I don't know. Yeah, you can see that my activity wasn't actually that sparky. Ooh, 2022. What was I building in 2022? I don't know. So there are open repositories. I was doing something here. Yeah. So yeah, like how I'm more active now. And when I was learning back in the day, I was probably more active. Was I? 2018. Well, yeah, I was doing a lot in 2018, as you can see. Yeah, that's my GitHub. Feel free to like wherever, so invite me. I don't know what you do in GitHub, you know. I usually just commit code, and that's all my activity there. But yeah, you can feel free to add me. What is the most important subjects and area of development to focus for becoming an AI and robotics engineer, plus answer according to industry demands? This is not actually something that I'm very strong, you know. I'm not really the strongest in AI, so I cannot, you know, with AI obviously I you know, there's a lot of about Python that you should probably learn. Same with robotics, you know, I can probably program those bastards with Python. I don't know what's the most prevalent actually there. So I'm not really that strong with both topics that you're asking me. He-man's shoe. You have to Google that stuff. Ask your AI agent, because I'm not really. Those are not my topics. I used to be like, most of my experience is web and apps development and like SaaS development and things like that. And I'm not really into AI or robotics. I think AI is is fun. Or as you like, if you listen to Primeagen, he's saying that it's just a fancy autocomplete. I think he's probably quite right. Yeah, and then I don't know. Like, I think there will be like the money in AI is drying up. So soon you might there might not be so much interest in this topic, because like the thing is, it's good. Like, AI stuff is good, but we are currently over investing in this topic. So obviously there will be, you know, obviously this stuff will still be there, you know, vibe coding and stuff, until like there are some major crashes. Until like the code written by vibe code, it will start crashing a lot, and people might actually realize maybe the engineers, the people with knowledge are still useful, you know, maybe you shouldn't get rid of them. And you might think like, yeah, the models are getting better. Yeah, they're better, getting like slightly better all the time, and I don't really see them to be like super good, because like the thing is, like, it's not problem about what they're giving you. It's not the problem is not really the code that they're actually serving you. The problem is the context. You know, they're losing context very quickly. So this is why, like, for example, your AI will be very inconsistent. Like, you will have multiple places with same functions that will do it similarly. They're just like copies of the same thing, and it's just not aware. You know, just that you know, you had this layout somewhere. Unless you tell it to actually make a component out of it, it's not gonna do it. And then it's gonna, you know, it might actually, next time you need this component, it will just create a new one. And I get that plenty of times, you know. And if you are doing like a requests, okay, so here we are doing API. So this is, okay, so we are doing something here. Good. Oh, Axios, good. Is there Axios everywhere? Let's see. Okay, we are doing Axios here. I'm kind of wondering, maybe it implemented fetch somewhere. But I wouldn't be surprised, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if in same file I would have... Well, maybe not in same file. Maybe in like a file next to it. I might have like a fetch request. And the file is just big, you know? It's... like, I personally think like it was my first like real proper like long experience in writing code with AI. And I don't know if I will do it that way anymore. I think I will finish this project to get to some point. I will write some integrations and other stuff, and I think I will just put most of the AI, especially like the... Yeah, I think I might not do so much of vibe coding. Like, I might do like 50-50 or something. Thank you so much for your time and knowledge. Yeah, thank you so much for your questions and time and questions. Yeah. And yeah. I think I answered most of the questions that I was asked, although not all of them I was actually very capable at. So unfortunately, robotics, AI, hard topics to me. I never did anything actually robotics. Like, this stuff is hard to me. I should, you know, it's fun obviously, but the thing is, like, there's so many fun avenues. Even like app design, web design, it can be fun actually. It can be interesting. So I never actually went too far into like real, like robotics is like something that you're building actual things that move. I never went into that topics. Yeah. I was always the thing is like there's plenty of people I worked with that finished like some sort of robotics or mechatronics studies on universities and top universities here in Poland, and they always worked as programmers. They would implement web apps like me. So there is like for the last 10 years or 15 years or like however long I was actually in the industry. Let's say 15 years, but like as a front-end developer for 10. The most of the time, people who finished other studies would go programming web apps. Crude, you know, like fetch some data, push some data, change some data, make a form, change stuff, display stuff, you know, that kind of stuff we would get. I love this song actually, it's such a happy song, you know. Look how happy those people are. Because there's no AI in this song. I like, you know, that's why I like it. This is before AI, three years ago, maybe more. Yeah, they're happy. Maybe because no AI, you know. If it was written by AI, it would be shit. If this song was written by AI. It's written by people hundreds of years ago. Any more questions, guys? I'm gonna stay for another 20 minutes and then I have to drive to pick up my daughter from the scouts. She's a Girl Scout. She has a nice uniform and she looks very sweet in that uniform. Oh, and today my daughter, she's like, I drove her also to violin lessons, and she likes Michael Jackson recently, so she was trying to learn how to play Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal, and she was good. Like first time she tried, and she played like if you heard her playing, you would actually believe, you would think that you would guess what song it is. So I was like, me as a daddy, I was so proud. And yeah, I hope it was an AI that she did it, you know. I hope she did it by herself, not by AI. But yeah, I feel like, you know, today I was actually like, yeah, I'm still quite positive about most of the aspects of AI, and you know, I think it's useful. But I feel like we are hyped. It's overhyped. And to be honest, if I was you guys, if you wanna learn, if you wanna work in the industry, I think you still have to learn. You still have to learn code, you know, you still have to write your code. Because like even me, like I've been writing it for 10 years, and like I just when I was writing this app, I forgot some stuff already. I started forgetting, and then I was like, this is shit. This is not really well written. I don't like this stuff, and I'm gonna be shipping it. I will give it to customers. I don't really like what I'm giving. And like, for example, if I was writing this, it wouldn't take me that much longer, I think. Yeah. So, you know, there are some things that it would take me a bit. I would have to probably watch some new video tutorials. It would take me a day or two to implement some of those things that, you know, my AI took 2 hours. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. Good to see you. Join the Discord channel if you are interested in cooperating. But yeah. Yeah, let's go back to my AI agent. So I think like this is my first real AI project. It might not be like, I might try next time to use it much less. That's the gist of it. So custom fields dropdown is delivered table match. Okay, let's see what it did. Broken errors. Yeah, obviously there's error here. Yeah, obviously this is the uncut error. So deliveries column label is not defined. Yeah, this is luckily something that AI does well, you know? If you give it like a specific error, it will actually figure it out quickly. This is actually an error because this is obvious, like this is pretty obvious, you know? It's not, this label is not defined, so it probably forgot to actually do it somewhere. I'm not touching this code, to be honest, so fix this. Have to go now. Good luck, brother. Thank you. Thanks for coming, actually. Good to see you. I've been like, come back, you know, it's good to see you subscribing. Actually, I'm proud that you actually found it interesting. Not everything that is on the screen is actually super interesting. This is just my app that I have to fix some bugs. But thanks for your questions. Actually, it was a good one. Actually, yeah. So your question, or your last question, was very good. Actually, learn to code. I think it's still useful, and build stuff. Learn and build. You know, spend 80-20. 80 building, 20 learning. And you will be great. You will be great developer, I'm sure. Look, now it's actually removing 144 lines. Like previously it added 500 lines. This is just like back and forth. This agent, like, I mean, it's Grok I'm using. I'm kind of trying to not to spend all my credits straight away on some Claude craziness. But it adds, it removes, it's like, I don't really know what it's doing now. Hey, which agent or AI are you using? Multiple models? No, I'm actually like, yes, I'm using multiple models. So that's a question from OHRAWA. Ohvana. Oh, I think you were actually, you were before. You are from Nigeria, are you? Or Cameroon? I hope I didn't say the wrong one. Yeah, I'm using Grok here. Code Fast 1. Because it's cheap. That's my main reason. I don't really see that much difference between those agents. I think Claude is my favorite. But last time I used it heavily, I used my credit very quickly. So I'm trying to, be careful when I'm using it. Although now it would be a good moment to do it because this Grok might not be actually very, very capable. So I just gave it like a simple error. Okay, just give it all those errors. I forgot. So there was another one, I think. Selected deliveries is not defined as well. So. And this. So it's actually just to fix this one small thing. Selected deliveries is not defined. It actually did it just remove 140 more lines. This is crazy. This is crazy. Do you think that Claude Sonnet 4.5 has best ROI? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really testing those agents. I don't really see that much difference, to be honest. It's like, mostly when you actually point it to the right place, it's just gonna do what you ask it to do. Now, someone's unsubscribed. It's horrible. But yeah, like the thing is, like with agents, I don't really see that much difference, And the difference I see is like me heavily using agents or not, and like when I don't use them, I think I feel better, and I'm more capable. So I'm from Pakistan, and simply said Awan. Okay, Awan. Okay, so yeah, Awan, welcome. Good to see you back. I think we've been here before. So yeah. So I actually confused you, I already have... Oh, you've got more subscribers than me. Wow. You're a software engineer and digital marketer. Download Sketchfab. Why did you stop posting? Wow, you did like... You must be doing good videos, dude. 9 videos and like this many subscribers. How the hell are you doing this? Let's watch it. Let's watch it actually. You must be actually good. You must be making good videos. Yeah, let's go for a popular one. 61,000. I'm not even close to what you... I was active before, but right now I'm pursuing my degree. Okay. If you have been paid for whatever... Okay. Oh, go. And this got... Okay, you're... Oh, okay, so this is from Model's website. How to get... That's useful, actually. So yeah, that's... I'm not surprised this is popular. So you're doing like a very, very useful stuff. Like... That's why. Maybe I should be using... Maybe I should...
Hi guys. I will gonna show you how...
Yeah, how to rip file. Yeah, okay. So we are doing like the 3D stuff, which is useful actually. I was trying to do some of this stuff a couple of months ago. I have a project where it uses 3D, but I'm not that good at it. I was active before. Okay, now you are back to pursuing your degree. How is it going? How is your degree going? Oh, come on. Why do you just fetch deliveries? Jesus, like it keeps on introducing new ones. Above error occurred. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Same again. So previous one was what? Selected. Okay, now this. 6th semester just started. Okay. Good. I'm probably not gonna be sharing with you my thoughts about university degrees and stuff. I mean, maybe in Pakistan it's different, but like here I think it's not really best use of time. But maybe it is actually. But like no, I feel like most of my university was time wasted. I could have been quicker in the industry. And some really good developers, some really good engineers I worked with, they were not educated. They didn't have higher education, basically. So that's how I see it. Guys, subscribe. Make sure to press that button, which is somewhere below. And thanks for coming. Feel free to join my Discord channel where I'm talking about projects that we could be building together. The Discord channel is in the chat, at the top of my chat, because I pinned it there. So the Discord is this. And when you get to the channel, when you get to the main channel, if you're interested in working together, you can do this Google form that will allow you to let me know what projects are you interested in. If you're interested, if you're like if you want to build stuff, we might actually get something working. I don't know. I will have to see what the talent is. I think like there is some good talent here. I will have to see what projects are there to build, and maybe I'll get something there, or maybe you guys will come out with something and just like arrange something for yourselves. That might be even better. Who knows? And I will be just talking how good ideas you have. Because I would rather actually be promoting stuff than building stuff myself now. I just have too many projects myself. So I'd rather just be like out there trying to push you to the right direction and just like trying to help you get to the finish line. Perfect, they should have been removed. Let's see if now, what error now? F5, so it's like added lots of use states. Oh boy, like where garbage code it must be writing. Show columns dialog. Okay, so like I think like so show columns dialog. Let's see this one. Show columns dialog. Show columns dialog. Look how much the repetition there is. Shit, where? Yeah, I'm not really like, to be honest, the more I look at my vibe coded AI code, the more I hate it. I think this is just like, this is atrocious. Look like how much this is so bad. I don't like it. Okay. Now I'm getting this. Basically, like if this project will start getting customers, I might start rewriting it slowly, like redoing the front end part, maybe like refactoring, maybe with AI. I don't know if I will like it, but I would have to really look closely and just make sure that it's the way I like it. Subscribe, guys. 12 people. Nice. 12 concurrent viewers. That's a good number. It's not my highest. I've been above 20 already at the same time when there was more people there. Okay, there is a question on the chat. Good. 6th September. I want to ask how much you have earned from, and did the whole project vibe coded? Yes, this project was vibe coded. and I have earned nothing yet. So this is a project that was released, but I don't know how to find customers. So it's the harder part of the project. So you could be building a project, but then finding customers is the one interesting part. But like I have other projects, and I think like this one has potential, but I still need to be working on it. Basically, like the thing is like there's no such thing, in my opinion. There's no such thing as vibe coded project in a week or something like that. This is just like media is talking about it. This is rubbish. You have to spend months on your app before it starts making money. And vibe coding might help a bit, but like you're trying to compete. For example, here I'm trying to compete with some real companies that have real projects, and that they built for years. There have been multiple developers. So I'm not gonna vibe code something in a month and it's just gonna take over the world. It's a niche app, and I need to find niche customers. So I'm not like this one. I didn't make money. I think like I will be like my most immediate project is that I will be promoting now. Maybe on Wednesday I might actually sit down to this project, Pixels and Logic. So this one is like a digital agency that will be building MVPs and SaaS products and websites. So that's something that it will be immediately there to get me somewhere. But yeah, like unfortunately, this project still needs work. Is your tool in demand? Yeah, I think it's useful. I mean, there is a still market for it. There is a considerable market because there's lots of people using still Excel or using some very rudimentary tools in small companies, and it might actually help them actually do that. And I know there are people that are, but it's actually something that you have to get to them because it's a niche market. You have to be very good in promoting it. So you have to do like good keywords. You have to maybe I have to make like some specific pages that will be actually tailored more to some specific businesses. Now it's all about marketing. It's not really a building app for me. Now this, and I've got a couple of bugs here that I just need to fix, and like a couple of things I don't like. So basically, like also like with this app, I'm not really, as I'm saying, like because I might need to compete, I might need to spend some good money on marketing, and like currently I'm not really yet ready to spend good money on this app. I'm not ready to put $2,000 or $3,000 into marketing, and that might require for me to find some customers. So I'm actually very timidly, slowly, actually just improving that, and then when I will feel like, okay, this is around there, this is around the place where I want it to be, then I will put some proper money into it, because it's not gonna be a unicorn that will just suddenly get famous and stuff. That those things don't work that way. So yeah. That's what I think now. There might be some lucky people that will write Facebook and it suddenly explodes and it gets popular. There are those, but there are some tools, and I feel like there will be, because of AI, there will be more of those tools now that are very niche. More niche tools that solve some specific problem for not the biggest group of people or companies. There will be 1,000 of customers or hundreds of customers, and that would be enough for me. That would be a good number. I would be happy if I got 200 customers on my app, because that would be enough. But I need to get to those customers. Obviously, I need to convince them that it's a good app, and I think I have to do a couple of more like videos, promotional materials and stuff to feel that it's actually there. Because when there is a big company, like when there is let's say my competition, they often either worked for years and were getting customers, or they had a patron or someone that was ready to put some bigger money into promotion, and when they had something like something useful, they would actually put thousands of dollars, whatever, rupees or whatever, zlotys, Polish zlotys, into this app to actually get it to some users. So, it's also about patience. I think all that crap about, you make an app in a week and then you're, that's a crap. And like, especially like when it does this, when it makes such a trivial mistakes. This is actually something I would never actually make happen, I think. Yeah, now I'm just like, okay, I shouldn't. Maybe, yeah, I'm complaining on AI coding, but I'm using AI coding, so maybe I should be a bit more relaxed about that. But it doesn't work very well, and now it just keeps on introducing new errors. So yeah, I think my conclusion, my most recent conclusion is I will actually try not to use AI coding much more. I will use it a little, but maybe for new stuff, and then I will be maybe closely reading what it says that it did, and maybe closely reading the code. So it would be something, but maybe not. Maybe I will just copy from the documentation or just read, whatever. What was that? And okay, let's see if this error is still there. Just kind of, there's probably like hundreds of those errors. I've never seen that actually happening this way. It's very shitty actually. Now this. Okay, easier to lean the one. Any other questions, guys? Because I will have to go in 2 or 3 minutes. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Keep on asking them. If not, make sure to subscribe. Obviously, it's a button is somewhere below. Join the Discord channel where we will be talking about maybe projects together, or maybe if you have a project, you might find a buddy to make it with. Or maybe I can help you, but we'll see. We'll see how much time I can spare on that, and we'll see how exciting the project there is and stuff like that. Yeah. I will stay another 3 minutes and then or maybe not. Maybe I should go already. Okay, yeah, I think I should go already. So unfortunately, without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and thanks for the questions and chat interactions. If you didn't really interact with the chat, it's still good that you came. Good to see you. Come back later, and yeah, join the Discord, subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Thank you.